Good morning, my friends. This is Mariana Crawford, and thank you for coming back to another episode with me.
MC in the place to be. If you like makeup, just wait and see. These videos will teach you something. If you like it, thumbs up it. Subscribe to my channel if you like my stuff. I'll appreciate it greatly. Give it up.
The new Emily collaboration with Makeup Revolution. So this is called the Emily Edit. This is the Wants palette, and this is the Needs palette. And I'm going to be doing looks with it. I also received my first scent bird. So you just twist it up, and you get like new scents every month. And I got the scent Saint from Kat Von D. It's really nice. And I've been like contemplating whether or not I should get the scent bird. But I mean, it looks so convenient. It's little, it fits in my purse, and it's $14 for a scent that is very high price. So I think it's worth it. But if ever I don't want to get any more, I can just unsubscribe, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I finally bit the bullet and did the scent bird thing. It smells really good. I kind of like it. I like it so far. It comes in this little tiny thing. I'm gonna leave a refill link below just in case you guys are interested. I also received this in my Ulta haul. It was a very small Ulta haul. I just got the palettes, this, and the blue eyeliner from NYX. And I think I'm gonna try to use it today. Yesterday I tried to use it in my waterline. It didn't show for some reason. This electric blue from NYX. It didn't show on the waterline, so I'm gonna see if I put it on top, if it works. So we're gonna try that out today too. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my makeup. Let's play with makeup now. Let's see. The first thing that I'm gonna be doing is using my foundation. I'm gonna use my Becca foundation that I haven't used yet, Driftwood. Let me try to see if it matches me. Oh, look at that. It does match. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one instead, just to try it for today. Yesterday I had my ColourPop on, and the ColourPop foundation always like makes me like so oily throughout the day. I just hate that. I don't use it that much because of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-hour foundation and see how it does. I like to put it on this. I put 2 pumps, and I'm gonna use a little bit of my Drunk Elephant Deep Bronzy. This is my favorite product from Drunk Elephant right now. Lala Retro is the other one. But when I finish this, I'm definitely gonna repurchase this. It just bronzes my skin. It makes it glowy, makes it look sun-kissed, and I just love the way it looks on my skin. So I'm gonna continue to purchase that. So what I like to do is I like to put the foundation in the center of my face first, and then work my way out. All right, so I look very, very dewy. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my Tarte Shape Tape as concealer under my eye. And I only like to put a little tiny bit in the corners and then spread it out as needed. I used to put a lot of concealer on, and then I saw a video from Wayne Goss talking about how less is more and a little bit goes a long way, and why do people put on so much? And then I was like, why do I put too much? Let me check to see if putting a little bit will cover everything that I need, and it did. And I'm like, why was I overdoing it before? I don't know. So now I just put a little bit, and it works. So if I ever want to like highlight a little bit more of the center of my face, I'll go right here in the center, down my nose, and on my chin to brighten the center. and lightly dab it. I just like to have like a little dome here of brightness. And I'm gonna go ahead and put powder all over. This is my RCMA powder, and I'm just gonna set this. I'm so surprised at how dewy this looks. I mean, I usually have a dewiness when I put on my Drunk Elephant, but this today it's like extra dewy. And I usually put the Drunk Elephant with moisturizer and the foundation, and this time I just did the debronzy with the foundation only without the moisturizer, and I look extra dewy. So that just makes me think that the Becca foundation is very hydrating. So for those of you with dry skin, it would be a very nice foundation. I have oily skin, but I do like the dewy look. I just don't like to be overly like greasy throughout the day. Like with the ColourPop foundation, I do get very, very greasy, and I don't like that. Alright, so now that my face is set, I'm going to go ahead and use my Hoola bronzer. Actually, well, yeah, I'm going to use the Needs palette. This is the Needs palette from Emily Noel, and I'm going to go ahead and use the face products from this palette. I'm going to go ahead and use the contour right here and put that in the hollows of my cheeks. Alexa, what time is it? 6:28. Alexa, how much time to get to work? Alexa, good morning. Aww. So I'm just putting this in the perimeter of my face, putting it in my hairline where I have that little white cast in there, and I feel like it's doing a good job. I'm gonna do a little bit more on the perimeter of my face. Go ahead and put that into the hairline. And a little bit on my jawline, right on the line right here. I like to cover this triangle right here with shadow to make it look less. So the contour will give you shades to your face and will make the whatever you put on it sink in, and then the highlight will make everything stand out. So I highlighted the center of my face, and then now I'm doing the shades to sink in some certain products. I mean certain features of my face. My neighbor has this obnoxious car now, and I can't really hear myself think when he leaves for work in the morning. Good Lord, car is loud. Now that I did that, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Hoola bronzer to bronze my skin, and then use the, what do you call it? Joy, which is a sparkly blush. It's like a sparkly pink blush. It's really pretty, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my Hoola. I'm really liking this product a lot, using it a lot. My other Ride or Die product that I love for bronzer and contour is my Kevyn Aucoin bronzer and contour. The Desert Nights bronzer and the Sculpt Medium in Kevin Aquan. I'm so sad that I forgot to get another one of those for this Sephora sale because I am running out. I have hit pan on my contour and bronzer, and I do need to replenish. I'm hoping that it lasts me until like November when the next sale begins. So I don't want to pay full price for it because it's expensive. So I'm going over the contoured areas with the bronzer just to give it a little bit of warmth, and I always like to go and put a little bit of bronzer on my neck. All right, now for the beautiful blush, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure my brush is clean first, and then I'm gonna go into this Joy, and it does have little tiny flecks, silver reflex on it, so it'll glow a little bit. Yeah, it's really pretty. Yes. So I'm really liking that, and now I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of the highlight. And for the highlight, I'm gonna use this one. This one is called Kindness. Kindness is the highlight in the palette. I'm just gonna put that on the top of my cheekbones and on my cheeks. It's just a light highlight. This foundation is really nice. I feel like it blurred my pores. It is sitting very nicely on my skin. It looks silky smooth. I love when foundations work. So Becca foundation, so far I'm impressed. I'm gonna see how it wears for the rest of the day. Do you see it? I'm not seeing it. Wait. What happened to the shininess? Oh, that's a white shade. Idiot. Gratitude is the highlight. Oh, now I see the highlight. What? I was putting on white eyeshadow. Like, that was dumb. So, I mean, that's a matte highlight that you can put on a brow bone or use it to set the eyes. That white shade right there, Kindness. I was like, where's the sparkle to it? And the sparkle's down here. I'm gonna put some on the brow bone. Okay, so there's the highlight now, and I have the blush on. I'm gonna go ahead and try to complete a look with this palette and use it completely because I haven't used all the shades yet. I'm gonna use Love. Love is like a white cream color, and I'm just gonna put that all over the lid. So this palette is basically the shades that already exist in the brand Makeup Revolution, and she picked her favorite ones and put them all together in one palette, which I think is genius. Perfect. This makes you try out some of the Makeup Revolution products that I've never used Makeup Revolution before. I got this because of Emily Noel. Like I've had moments in Ulta where I've been in the Makeup Revolution section and seen some of their products, and I to tell you the truth, um, I've heard very good things about their banana powder. I've heard good things about their concealer. I tried the concealer, and it was just like the Color Pop concealer, where if I use like a wet beauty sponge, it doesn't work as well. It doesn't cover as much as Shape Tape, but it's a good alternative. Like if you want to go with, to a cheaper route. But as far as uh, being the same as Shape Tape or replacing my Shape Tape, no, no, no way. So in this, I've never used any of the Makeup Revolution like product, like eyeshadows or anything like that. So this is a good way for me to check out the brand and see if I like what they're making. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Keys in the crease to give it a little bit more of a creamsicle type of color. And it's not really showing up much on my skin. So it's very, very light. You can barely see it. You would have to build it up a lot. What's good about this is that I don't see that it's like crumbling on my face. I'm not even tapping off, and it's like buildable, which I really like. I don't I don't like a pigment that is like bam in your face really, really quickly, because then it's really hard to tone down. You know what I mean? Like you have to be very light handed with this. No, you can go ham, put it in, get a lot of product and put it in there. And it's not gonna go, like it's not gonna fall all over the place, which is good. I like that. So because these two colors don't really show up much, this one showed up a little tiny bit and I put a lot of it. I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of this one. This one is called Honesty. It's like a satin pink, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the crease. And see how it does. That's a really pretty shade. And I'm putting that in the crease and then dragging it upward a little bit, the excess, putting it a little bit above the crease so that this color can peek through at the top. Are you guys into ASMR? Yesterday I listened to a video of ASMR and kind of liked it. It kind of made me go and get really relaxed and want to go to sleep. It is so weird. And who was it? Jackie Aina. She did a video doing ASMR, reading her mean comments, and I loved it. And I never went, like I made it a point to go and watch another, like a real ASMR video, and I never did it until yesterday, and OMG, I think it's cool. Do any of you guys watch ASMR? Let me know in the comments below. So that's a very soft wash of pink color, and I'm making sure the excess goes to the outer V. All right, I'm gonna take the number 8. It's a little pencil brush, and I'm gonna take the brown. This one is Faith. And I'm gonna put that in the crease as well. Again, it gives you a very soft wash of color, and then you can build it up. So in order to get the intensity of the eyeshadow that you want, you have to like go over and over and over again. I was listening to Emily Noel's announcement and I started crying because I felt I felt so like I was her friend, you know what I mean? Like, and I've been watching her for a long time, and for her to like talk about how she's been on YouTube for 11 years, and she finally was able to do a collaboration that will not mess up her integrity. Like, she wanted to do something the way she wanted to do it, and they allowed her to pick the shadows that she wanted. And um, I thought it was genius that she used palettes that were discontinued to try to figure out what kind of like formulas, uh, type of eyeshadows to put into the palette, like her favorites from discontinued palettes, and putting it in her own palette, which is genius because then she has something comparable to her favorite shades from other palettes that are discontinued that she can't get anymore, which is awesome. So I've been dying to play with all of the different finishes in this palette. In this one, I kind of want to do like what that girl Shay XO does, where she swatches each shade on her eyelid. I wanted to do that yesterday, but I didn't have time. But let me know if that's something you would like to see, a swatch of each shade on the eyelid. Okay, so we put this on the outer V and in the crease. All right, very lightly. And then I'm gonna go in with Hope and deepen that up a little bit more if I can. I'm putting Hope on the lower 1/3 of the outer third of the eye, and then a little bit in the crease, just that outer V section. Okay, I want to use a little bit of this black Passion. It has purple or pink reflex in it. Let's see what it does. Alright, so this one you have to be careful with fallout. Putting a little bit of that black on the lower lash line and connecting it with the outer V. I'm going to take a little bit of the pink. And I'm using the highlight. A little bit of this in the inner corner. Putting a tiny bit of that on the first third of the eyelid. And on the lower first third. I'm taking a flat brush. This one is number 7. And I'm gonna go into a little bit of the brown and go over this a little bit because I feel like I didn't do a good job at blending. So I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit. And I'm taking Hope and blending it over here on this side too. I feel like the crease is not as nicely blended as the other side. Hope. That looks a little better now. Next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a little bit of the blue that I was telling you about. the blue eyeliner, and I'm gonna try to put that on the lid and eyeliner to see what it looks like. All right, so now it did give me a nice little pop of color, which I did want, and so now I'm gonna go ahead with my brows and my eyeliner and mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, so yesterday I tried to put this blue in my waterline and it didn't show up, and it was a hard time to get it on the top too. So this one from Marc Jacobs doesn't have that problem where it doesn't show up on the waterline. It does show up very nicely. All right, let's see. I'm using my Tarte Lash Paint. Next, I'm gonna use my my new Yummy Pink shaker. You shake it, shake it, shake it, and you just, the pigment is on top of that, and you just stain it on the lips. So when I first got this product, I opened it right away because I was excited to get it. I swatched the red one of this in store, and I love the way it looked on my lips and how it stained. It didn't come off. It doesn't feel like you have anything on your lips. It's hydrating. It's the pigment is there. You can't see your lips through it. It's just a very nice product. And then I got it and I tried to put it on, and the pigment wasn't there. I'm like, did I get the right thing? Did I mess up? Did I make a mistake? So I didn't realize that you had to shake it like really hard in order for the pigment to come out, and you can see it on the lips. So I was like gonna return it because I thought that I got the wrong thing. But then when you shake it, you do get like bam in your face. So when you get this, of course you're supposed to shake it. It says it in the name. So that was my experience with this. It's a matte shaker, so it goes on wet and it dries down matte. So it's very beautiful. I highly recommend it. So that is the look. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows now. I keep forgetting my brows. I'm using my Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream. You guys, I've been having fun hanging out with you guys, doing my makeup, trying out new products. I hope you guys come back and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I really hope that you enjoy this tutorial. I think it's really, I don't know like how to say it. This one's really personal. I am supporting a YouTuber that I really admire. Like her channel is like one of the best, and I'm really happy for her, and for me to be trying out a product that she collabed with and she created is really big for me, and I'm really happy for her. I don't know if she's even gonna watch this video, but if she does, I really hope that she understands how she's impacted me, and I'm sure millions of people that do watch her videos. So a lot of people have been very positive. It shows what type of person she is when so many people adore you and think that you are to be trusted, because I blindly just went and bought this because I knew that if she put her stamp of approval on it, that it was going to be awesome. So that says a lot about a person. So that is it. I'm gonna put a little brow gel on. I hope you liked my look. I think it came out nice, and this is like a very wearable look for every day. I just spiced it up a little bit with color because I wanted to have some kind of a blue on, and I have my little blue turquoise stuff, so kind of needed to have something blue in my look. But without the blue, it's just like an everyday going to school wearable look. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Hello my friends, this is Mariana Crawford, and I'm just coming back on here after a whole day and just not reviewing, but actually doing a check-in on my Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. This is the little mini that I have in Driftwood. It's the name of the shade. And I'm just blotting off the oil so I can show you what it looks like at the end of the day. I am very oily. Dewy. But once you blot, I'm using my Invisimate from Fenty Beauty, the Universal Invisimate blotting powder. So I'm just dabbing it all over my oily spots. But the foundation itself is beautiful. I feel like it could easily be comparable to the Fenty Beauty foundation that I love so much. It does have like a blurring effect. It looks very beautiful. It did not like come off in any areas throughout the day, because sometimes around my nose it comes off, especially if I blow my nose. I did today, but I see the foundation is still holding up. I do see a lot of oil coming through, but my face is normally oily, so I really like the foundation a lot, to tell you the truth. It's like a medium coverage, not full coverage, but medium coverage, and I like it. So this one is a definite win for me. I really like the shade, everything. It's smoothing. I don't know, I really like it. And then I have big pores, and they're not accentuated by the foundation. I think that it blurs it a little bit, and it's just a beautiful foundation. I really like it a lot. And as far as the Needs palette, I loved it. It's still like exactly where I put it this morning. I didn't have to, you know, touch up or anything. The only thing that I had to do was blot, because I do have a lot of oil coming through. So that's it for today. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.